So you're moving here to the Dayton area and you're considering moving to Beavercreek, and you're curious, what are the top 3 neighborhoods that I should consider when moving to this area? Well, in this video, my team and I came up with the top 3 neighborhoods that you'll want to consider. So stick around. What's up, everybody? This is Tim Whittemore with the Whittemore Group right here in Dayton, Ohio. If this is your first time to our channel, we do tons and tons of videos about everything you need to know about our area. Now, as a military veteran of 14 years and now a military spouse, I've moved so many places. And every time I moved somewhere, there was always such a lack of information of where to move to and what to anticipate. That's why we came up with this channel for you. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, click that little bell so you're notified every single time we got a new video coming out. Now, honestly, we get tons of phone calls, emails, and texts asking what it's like to live, sleep, work, play, all in the Dayton area, and we absolutely love it. So if you are moving to our area, you got a question, you need some help, give us a call, text, email, you know, even shoot me a little paper airplane. Whatever you got to do, we got your back when moving here to the Dayton area. Okay, well, let's get into it. Let's talk about Beavercreek and a little bit about Beavercreek and some of the things that I've liked, some of the things that the people that move here absolutely have loved. First things first, it is located just south of Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, and that is just to the east of downtown Dayton. Population for this area is about 4,600 people, and it's got a ton of restaurants, it's got a ton of shopping. This is where people end up going from wherever else they're living to go do those things that they like to do. So you're like right in the midst of the action. It's a very convenient location with a nice commute to Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, which is why it's so popular. It's got a nice commute, maybe 15 minutes to downtown Dayton, and well, pretty much anywhere. One thing about Dayton, if you haven't seen any of my other videos yet, is I constantly say the highway system's amazing out here. No matter where you're at, you're usually 5 to 30 minutes away from anywhere you want to be in the surrounding areas. Not only that, but you also have great schools in the Beavercreek area and over 25 parks and green spaces all throughout this area, which is phenomenal because you can't and you don't want to miss the great weather that we have for about 3 seasons. Okay, well, let's first start talking about housing because we're talking about the great neighborhood. So let's talk about housing, and of course this is a real estate channel. So for a single family home, as of the date of this video in the summer of 2021, which was an insane seller's market, the median home price was about $268,950. That's a high all the way up to $1.6 million, which isn't very typical. Something did happen. It was a phenomenal place, but yes, that's what it has been this year, and a low of about $65,000. So if you want to compare this to the national average, it's about $217,500. Now, they haven't put up the new national average. That is actually from the beginning of the year, so we haven't seen the new national average come up, but I guarantee you that's probably up about $30,000. Speaking of real estate increasing since 2020 in the Dayton area, even at its lower price point. We have seen houses within the last year go up somewhere between $20,000 to $30,000 in a year. That's insane. We are predicting that it is going to stabilize here soon, and we won't see such a great jump in real estate prices. We probably won't see a big dip, but we will see them start to stabilize. Okay, enough about that. Let's talk about neighborhoods. According to a place called nextdoor.com, there's actually about 54 different neighborhoods in the Beavercreek area. Now, for me, I'm not a local to Beavercreek. I'm actually an out-of-towner. Thanks to the good old military service, I was able to move to this area and experience it. So you're getting an outsider's look in, which is good because if you are moving to this area, you get to see it how we did just a couple of years ago. Now, your different type of experience that you want to have in certain areas It's really just going to depend upon what you're looking for. So some of the more expensive areas actually start in the southeastern part of Beavercreek. Next areas are more in the northeastern side of it, and then the areas southwest and so on and so forth start to kind of decrease in price. Now, if you want a more and a better map of this, you can definitely check out areavibes.com, which does give you prices throughout there. If you have a specific question, please contact myself or my team, and we're always there to help you. So, where do you want to live? As I mentioned before, it's really just going to depend on what's important to you, because there's lots of stuff here. There's lots of stuff here in Beavercreek. So, here's the top three that I do have you. First one I got for you, if you want to be by the Green, which is this big outdoor mall where it's got shopping, it's got restaurants, all sorts of things there. It's going to be in these neighborhoods. Stonebridge is just to the south. You've got Walden Village and Grasson's Run. Hopefully I pronounced that right. A lot of the times the locals give me a lot of flack because I don't pronounce things correctly as they do here. But that's just to the east. And of course you have 3043, which is by the Green, just to the north. So there is some new housing, new apartments, condos, sort of things in that area. Okay. All right, moving on. We also have different areas, say by the schools, and mainly by the high school. So if you want to be by the high school, here's the neighborhoods to check out. You have Beaver Valley, you have Ferguson Estates, and the Highview Renwick, that's Wenrick, just to the south. Now, if you're looking to be close to the shops and the malls at Fairfield Commons and the Fairfield Crossing and the Beavercreek Golf Course, south of Wright University, and be a quick ride to the Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, here's the other ones that we got for you. We've got Mallard Landing, we've got Zimmer Estates, and the villas at Beavercreek, which are actually right on the golf course. It's totally a beautiful area. Even if you're not going to live there, I do suggest that you drive around and take a look around and see those beautiful houses in that community. You also have Torrey Pines, you have College Hills, which amazingly enough is next to the college. You also have Hickory Ridge and Kings Crossing. Those are all the different neighborhoods that surround that specific area. So I left a good amount of these out, and of course I did say it was the top three. And there are a lot of really awesome neighborhoods all around Beavercreek. You just have to go out and explore them. I'm going to encourage you, when you come to this area or when you hire your real estate agent, to maybe drive around and see what's right for you. You're going to get a certain feel for a neighborhood and for what seems good for you, especially coming from different areas. If you're coming from California, you're going to have a different expectation than if you're coming from the Northeast, upstate New York, any of those places where it's just a little bit different. Actually majorly different. Also, you know, just going through and maybe depending upon your family's needs, you might be looking for something specific that we couldn't necessarily point out for you. So again, it's a really good idea to plan a trip to come out here before you purchase. Even though it's been crazy for real estate right now, buying things sight unseen, I would totally, absolutely suggest that you come out there, take a look, get eyes on these properties, get eyes on these neighborhoods before you make that move, before you put in that lease, before you put in that earnest money deposit for that new home that you're going to push. So if you can't make it before the move, again, try to get somebody out there, at least do a little video paint of what it looks like out there. That's probably going to be the best bet for you. All right, well, that's all I have for the top 3 neighborhoods in Beavercreek, Ohio. I did give you a whole bunch more, but those are the top 3 areas that people do want to move in. If you have any questions about anything that I had mentioned here, please go ahead and leave it here in the comments below. If you are from Beavercreek and you want to give a shout out to your neighborhood, you want to caveat anything I said, please again leave it here in the comments below. I please ask that you guys keep it positive to help those people that are moving to this area. And of course, if you are moving here, you got some questions, you need some help, and you're looking to purchase or even rent and you need some direction, give myself and my team a call. It's not just me here. We got a bunch of agents here ready, that from people that have lived here their entire lives, transplants like myself, all over the board to here help you out. So go ahead, give us that call or text, find us on social media, whatever you got to do. We, again, got your back in moving here to the Dayton area. Again, I'm Tim Whittemore with the Whittemore Group here with eXp Realty, and we'll see you in our next video. Take care.